Today is 3-13, and our title is Super 3D B. Super 3D B. Okay, let's go ahead and get our sketchbooks opened up here. $3.13. Don't forget to put it in the box. And let's get started. We're going to start with a foreshortened square, but instead of starting from the top, we're going to start from the bottom. So in the bottom of your box, I want you to do 2 dots apart from each other, one on each side. Find the middle, go above a little bit and below a little bit, and when you connect those together, you should have a foreshortened square. It's like a flat squash diamond. You're going to bring up the left, straight up and down, the right, straight up and down. Looks like mine's off a little bit. And I'm going to bring the middle straight up and down. But this line should be longer than the other two. So if you're not sure if it is, just line them up right here. I can see right away these are longer. Okay? Just like how you have an angle here, connect it here. Just like how you have this angle here, connect that there. Okay, so pretty easy. Now we're going to pull the B out of this box. I'm going to start along the top. I'm going to come down. I'm going to curve it here, like this. And I'm going to curve the other part down into the bottom of the box. Okay, just like that. So I've pretty much just pulled this B completely out. Okay. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull out the inside as well. Now I'm going to do that is I'm going to take and I'm going to come up right about here like this. And I'm going to curve it around so that it meets right here. Okay. I'm going to come up and follow this line and bring it around as well. Just like that. Okay. So the last thing I need to do that I need to pull out is I've got to fix the bottom down here because the B ends right here, but I've got all this extra space down here in this area. So what I'm going to do is right here where this is at and this angle, I'm going to just angle this back like that. And that's the bottom of the B. Now I'm ready to erase some things. I need to go ahead and erase all along the right side where I don't need that B. Find an eraser here I can erase with. Well, let's see. Okay, now that I have an eraser, I can go ahead and get rid of that. There we go. So all of this, all along the right, you can get rid of. Alright, there we go. So now the last thing we need to do is just add some shading and we'll be finished. So how we're going to shade it is we're going to shade it by using the inside first, and we're going to do dark to light on the inside. So right here, dark, and as you move down, press a little lighter and lighter and lighter, just like that, until you've got totally dark to light. Same thing on the bottom. Start dark and start lightening it up as you move down. Okay, perfect. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put some shading along the left side and the bottom, and we'll be done. So we're going to do just a complete shading on this left side to begin with. So I'm kind of starting up towards the top. You can start where you want, and I'm just going to fill in as much as I can, and I'm going to take my time when I get to the corners. Okay, so now I'm up at the corner and I'm just slowing down a little bit. That way I have less to erase. If you do it too fast, it's easy to make a mistake. Okay. And there we go. And then the last thing I'm going to shade is the bottom, and I'm going to do that like a medium gray, medium to dark gray. It doesn't have to be deep black, but it's on the bottom, so there's less light hitting that. So it does definitely need to be darker. Okay. And go ahead, I'm going to add one more little touch there. And there we have it. There is our Super 3D bee. So I'd like you to make one of these today. You should make sure that you watch your proportion. Try to keep the parts of your bee equal, especially the lines that you're following. Like even right now, if I check this, mine's just a little bit off. I'm going to go ahead and fix it. Okay, so check that. Also make sure that you've erased any lines or marks that you don't need. That would be all along the right side and the bottom here. Watch those angles, and don't forget all of your shading. You've got 2 shading spots in the middle, 1 on the left, and 1 underneath.